Welcome to Cook With Us. My name is Alexandra Brown and I'm the Nutrition Director here at Lincoln County Aging Program. Thank you guys for joining us virtually for our 3-part series where we'll be discussing healthy recipes. So just to let you guys know too, if you miss any of the episodes, you can always check out our Facebook or our website and they'll be on there. So thank you for coming and I hope you guys enjoy the recipes. So for Indulge a little, we're gonna be making ground turkey tacos, okay? So let me go over the ingredients. We're gonna be having black beans, salsa, cumin, salt, pepper, as well as chili powder, also some Greek yogurt, cilantro, lime juice, ground turkey, as well as some Mexican blend. So if you're going grocery shopping, those are the things that you need. All right, let's get started. Hey everybody, so today we're gonna be making ground beef tacos. So good, I'm so excited. So most of the ingredients here I've already cut up and have already prepared, but some things we're gonna be cutting and learning how to cut together. So first, let's start with our tomato. We're just gonna be making diced tomatoes. And mind you guys, I just got out of college, so it was a lot of ramen. So we're all learning together. You guys can teach me something too. So let's move this to the side. And we go down. And make sure we don't want to use a dull knife because we don't want to cut ourselves. And then like that. Yeah. Oh, this looks really good. Oh my God. I'm really proud of myself. That was actually really good. Okay, let's do a whole tomato. And just a little bit more about this recipe is that this is great for like a family of 4 or even a family of 1, however you see it. And it's really good for leftovers or even if you want to meal prep for the next day. It's a really good option too. So throughout this video, I'm just gonna be throwing out fun facts. Just throwing them out. We love fun facts. All right, almost done. Ooh, do y'all see me going fast? Okay. Going this way. And the great thing about tomatoes is that they contain this component called lycopectin, and basically lycopectin is an antioxidant. So an antioxidant is basically a component in your body that fights off cancerous properties in your body. It gets rid of the oxidants. So it's really fresh, and I mean it also has a good amount of water in it too, so it's great for hydration, and then therefore it's good for your skin, your eyes, all that good stuff when you're hydrated. Okay, so we got the tomatoes cut. What else needs to be cut? Next we have our cilantro. We're gonna cut that up together. And I'm just picking off a little bit. I feel like cilantro is kind of however much you prefer in your taco. Personally, like some days I prefer a lot and then other days I don't prefer as much. But I mean, it's a great herb. And the thing is, as I mentioned in the introduction, herbs and spices bring out other flavors in your foods as opposed to just using salt. So cilantro is a great alternative. So consider getting cilantro, or if you don't want to buy fresh cilantro, there's also seasonings that you can buy too. So just pick all of that cilantro off of it. And I mean, honestly, guys, like I wish my mom or my family was here right now because I just really enjoy cooking with my family. And I mean, that could be something that you and your family do is cook together. It definitely brings amongst camaraderie and good laughs. And even if you're cooking by yourself, throwing on some tunes always makes it a lot more fun. Or throwing on your favorite show, The Bachelorette, MASH, anything like that. Okay, so that seems like enough for me today. Oh, it smells so good. Like, this smells really good. And I know some of you probably grow cilantro in your garden. So, just going in your garden and finding this is great. I know like at different grocery stores, they sell these plants. So you guys could always do that too. If you're looking into buying a plant and finding something to do, you can always start a little garden in your house or right on your porch. So here we have our Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is a great option because it contains calcium as well as vitamin D, and it's also low in fat. And the great thing about vitamin D and calcium is that it's really good for bone health. So if you're looking for something for bone health, I would definitely go towards your Greek yogurt. And this is great to combine on your taco, just to add another food group in there, because we want to make sure that we're eating a variety of food groups. So we have our dressing here. However, I wanted to add some lime juice in there just to bring out some more flavors. So we're going to do a teaspoon per cup, and there's about 2.5 cups in here. So I'm going to do 2 teaspoons and a half. And this is also to taste as well. So if you're really not feeling it, you can always add more. But mind you, you can never take any out. So kind of try it as you go. Okay. 1, 2. So let's stir it up. Stirring it up all together. Okay, and like I said, to the taste, let's hope this tastes good. My face says everything, so y'all know if I'm lying or not. Okay. It's good. It's pretty good. We like it. Okay. So we have our Greek yogurt. All right, what's next? We can honestly really just start putting together, well, I almost forgot, avocados. Avocados, I feel like avocados are like the thing now. Like, everybody loves avocados. And I want to read some important facts off to you guys about avocados. I don't want to forget, so let me grab my paper here. So avocados have a good source of fat in them. It has your unsaturated fat versus your saturated fat. And your unsaturated fat is going to help you with your HDL cholesterol. So you want to keep that up, and you want to keep your lower LDL cholesterol lower. So this helps with HDL cholesterol. And also, too, we know cholesterol is related to heart health. So us eating avocado helps with preventing cardiovascular disease as well. So we're going to basically just like cut this in half. So we go like this. I just kind of go around with it. Oh, avocado. Yes. This looks really good. This is like a really good avocado. When I picked it out, it was really soft, so I was not sure. But this is a really good looking avocado. Okay. So let's use this one because the thing's already out of it. So I take it, I'm just gonna simply peel it off. Oh, still looks, oh, it looks so good. We're so excited. Yes. We're just gonna cut it like so. Actually, I don't like it as much like this, so let's cut it this direction versus this direction. And then I think that looks really good. Ooh, they're kind of slippery, so be careful with your hands. And another thing, just to point out that you guys may notice, we're using a green cutting board here. And then a good thing to probably have in your house are different color cutting boards. So your red cutting board is gonna be for your red meats, your yellow cutting boards are gonna be for your poultry, your white cutting boards are gonna be for your ready prepared items, and this green cutting board is gonna be for your fruits and vegetables. And that's really good to have to prevent cross-contamination. So that's why we're using the green cutting board today. Okay, let's grab this, let's put it in there. Avocado. We just did half an avocado today. That might cover, depending on how many tacos, how much somebody likes avocado, it'll probably cover about two tacos. Okay. So let's assemble the tacos. Let me move this. Well, we can keep this here actually. So we are using leaf as our wrap today. So instead of using tortilla. So the reason I mentioned that it's gonna be a lower carbohydrate item is that your tortilla, about a palm, a little bit bigger than your palm size, is gonna be about 15 grams of carbs. However, a piece of a leaf lettuce might be like 5 grams of carbs, probably less. So we're gonna lay this down here, and then we have our ground turkey, okay? So our ground turkey is a great option because first off, I picked a turkey that is lower in fat. And this is a really great alternative to ground beef because it's gonna have a lower content of fat. And then on top of that, I picked the ground turkey that has lower fat in it. And then also another thing is with this ground turkey is that we added some onion into it earlier today is because onion is just great. So we added some onion. Let's add our spices and seasonings. So let's find our teaspoon again. So let's do a teaspoon of chili powder. You love chili powder, it's really good. But level it out. There's about a pound of meat in here. Okay. And then we have our salt and pepper. We have our salt and pepper here, but that's gonna be more to taste. So depending on how much salt and pepper you like in your food. So I'm gonna do about another teaspoon. Because I didn't add any while we were actually cooking the ground beef. And usually when I add your seasonings while you're cooking the ground beef, I feel like it really absorbs the flavors a lot better as opposed to adding it at the end. But however you decide. And then salt, we do not want to do a lot of salt. So we're gonna do about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. 1/8 of a teaspoon. Because salt sometimes gets a bad rep. It gets a bad rep only because we add excess. So we just want to make sure that we're adding just enough to bring out the flavors of our food. So I'm just mixing it all together. Mix. It smells really good. It smells amazing. And if you've never had ground turkey, just try it. I got this ground turkey for about $4, and that's not too bad. You can go to any grocery store and really get it for that price. Okay, I think we did everything before we add together our taco. So it's all about just basically adding it on leaf. So the thing is, another reason why it's gonna be a lower carb and lower calorie option is because you can't overload a leaf. Like, it's pretty light and we don't want it to break in half. So we're gonna do a little bit of meat. So good. A little bit of meat. We're gonna do our cheese, our Mexican cheese, not too much cheese, just a little bit of cheese here. As well as some black beans as well. And I want to give you guys a little breakdown on some black beans. Let me give you guys some good information. So black beans, as we know, beans have a good source of fiber in it. And fiber really helps with digestion, and it also helps with like the regulation of your bowel movements. So I was talking to my friend the other day, and she was like, well, I'm just gonna go get coffee, you know, to help with digestion and all that type of stuff. However, beans is a much better option as opposed to coffee. And then also beans you can just incorporate randomly into your recipes. And then we have our avocado that can go in there. Let's actually make this smaller. I'm noticing this is like kind of massive. So I just cut this in half. So it's like twice that size. So I have a question for everybody. What is your favorite Mexican dish? Mine is leaf tacos. What is yours? Quesadillas, enchiladas? Comment below, let us know, because we want to know what your favorite dish is, okay? And then we can incorporate that later on next year in 2021. Okay, we have all that. We need our cilantro that we talked about earlier. Just a little bit of cilantro. I did maybe like 4 or 5 pieces of it. So it's about like 4 or 5 leaves. And then we have our tomatoes as well. Super, super good. And we also have our Greek yogurt dressing that we did our thing with. And there's so many dressing options. So if you guys really don't like Greek yogurt, look into other things as some things that you can make at home. Because the great thing, if I didn't mention earlier, about making dressings at home is that you can control the calorie content, the fat content, basically all the ingredients of your actual dressing. And you can store it for later too. Okay, everything here. And then also here we have some simple salsa, if you guys want to add some salsa to it. However, I think it's pretty loaded right now, but you can add some salsa instead of doing the Greek yogurt. Either way, it's good, because your salsa is going to have your tomatoes, your onions, all those good herbs and spices that we were talking about earlier. Okay. All right, and then let me put it on a plate, a pretty plate. Got a nice plate for presentation purposes. Okay, let's put it on here. Ooh, okay. Dang, do you guys see this? Yes, our leaf lettuce taco. So it looks great, it tastes great. We're really excited to dig in. And this is great as a little appetizer if you're an entertaining guest or just something for family night to eat. It's super easy to make. It took under less than 20 minutes, about 11 ingredients that we have here, and it was really affordable. And the great thing about this recipe is that, so if it gets overwhelming trying to hold it, it makes a great salad. So literally just use your hands, mash it up, and then it's a salad. That easy. Or we can even make it a sandwich. So all these items here can be incorporated into other recipes as well. So that's really great. Thank you guys for joining us again today. As usual, we need you to like and comment and all that fun stuff, and let us know what you thought about this video so we can make our future videos even better. So I hope you guys have a great holiday. Thank you for joining us. Alexandra Brown right here, your registered dietitian. I got y'all. All right, see you later. Bye.